Good evening, all. Today we'll understand the concept of communication engineering through design thinking approach, not as a regular traditional method as we try to learn a subject through formula and analytical approaches. We are trying to understand this communication engineering through a DT concept. What a DT concept is, it is a systematic approach which enables anyone so as to achieve a particular task in a flawless manner. That is in a progressive way, right from the beginning till the end. If we follow a proper procedure, obviously we can land up with a proper solution. So the design thinking approach comprises of 5 stages, right? One is empathize, the second one is define, third one is ideate, fourth one is prototype, and the fifth one is testing, right? My question is, can any one of you define communication in the perspective of empathize? Yes.
I'm Sudarshan from Easy here. So, in empathy of communication, the process of conveying data or information from one part to another one is a communication. Where in communication as in our department, which is communicating with the humans and their wishes through the passing the signals. By passing the signals, that has a very lag or a breakthrough is was happening. So it was empathy of.
Yes. So the empathy part in this communication is we have to understand the exact problem. Here the problem is nothing but while communicating with each other through distant way or in a person, we may get into some noise interferences, or if it is through a distant communication, the call may even drop during travel, or the call may get disconnected abruptly. So these are the major issues what everyone face while communicating, right? So can anyone of you define this communication or this empathy in as an engineering problem? Yes.
I'm Ashok Kumar from Sanjay ADC. I'm here to talk about the definition. Communication is the process of exchanging information over here, signals from transmitter to a receiver. What are the elements we have used in this is transmitter, information source, receiver, and channel. The key problem which we want to solve is to noise reduction, attenuation, and bandwidth diminution.
So, what is the best method to have a noise-free communication? Can anyone say?
I'm from easy government. I'm going to elaborate the best way to solve the communication. Basically, communication requires something information into a signal. So the signal can be sent by across digital signal or I think both are digital signal. Then these signals can channel of passage may be either wireless or non-wireless or wired communication.
Okay. So the best way to have a noise-free communication is FM communication, frequency modulation. That communication or that technology alone is highly uniform noise. It is noise resistant. When compared to the AM, FM offers a noise-free communication, right? Okay. So far we have discussed about the empathize and clear idea and also idea definition. Can anyone say how this communication system can be built?
I'm Alpha from second ADC. Simple prototype of communication consists of source information like text, video, audio. Transfer converts information into pixels, produces knowledge. Next one, optical flavor. Next one, receiver. Removes noise. Converts the information into understanding. Next one, destination. Human receives information.
So this is the basic building blocks required so as to frame a simple communication system, right? So already we have understood the user's problem through empathize part, and we have clearly defined that problem as a really question, and we have found the answer, that is the idea. So as to answer the particular question, and also the idea has been put into practice or put into action through a prototype, right? So we can't make sure that every prototype works good and it expects our need and it reaches the um, maximum limit or expected outcome. It before it is tested to make a larger quantity, that the prototype has to be tested for its quality. Is it not? So let us understand how the testing is done.
It's not on the previously. Here we talk about the facilities. First, the engineers test the communication system by involving that system through various conditions like noise in the environment,
Restricted region, bandwidth.
long distance communications. For fixed parameters, they use signal to noise ratio. If the values are higher, that's better. Bit error rate. If the values are lower,
It is
which is
good.
better. And
Latency.
latency should be low. If the latency is high, communication system must be in error or something, some faults are happened. Testing tools they use it are oscilloscope, spectrum analyzer, network analyzer.
Yeah, good. So these are the 5 stages that can be developed so as to build a perfect communication system. Any other points to discuss here? Would you like to discuss any other points?
That's all.
That's it, okay. So, right from empathy part, we have decided what a communication or a communicator um, problem is, then how to overcome. So as to have a noise-free communication, we can go for FM. And so as to have a good efficiency in communication, we can adopt modulation techniques like QPSK, QAM, and many more are there based on the requirement or the need of the channel. We can go for these kind of communication moderation techniques. And the next one is if more number of persons would like to access a single channel, then it can be achieved using multiplexing method like CDMA or TDMA or FDMA, means time division multiplexing, frequency division multiplexing, or code division multiplexing. So a single channel can be made access to many number of users based on time slot or frequency slot, or depends on your demand. And as he said, any communication system has to be quality checked based on the signal to noise ratio and the bit error rate and also the delay. If the SNR ratio is very good, then the quality of the system is very high. It offers a good sound signal. Whereas bit error rate is very low, then the error is very low. It offers a good value. Similarly, latency should be very, very minimum. Hope you have understood this basics session about communication engineering. Do you have any doubts in this? Is it clear for everyone?
Yes.
Thank you for sharing your valuable information. Thank you all.
Thank you.